Got one. Feels good. Oh yeah. Nice smallie right there. Alrighty guys, first fish of the day right here came off that tiny little marabou jig. Absolutely whaled it. The bait barely hit the water, and this beautiful little smallmouth was on. Fantastic. Nice little guy right there. Gorgeous. He put up an absolute fight. I tell you what, catching these guys on an ultralight rod and reel is a blast. Nice little fish right there. Let's put him back. Hey everybody, what's going on? Brendan Miller here, back with another video. Today I want to talk about a lure that I tried to keep in my tackle box at all times. Why? Because it is that good. It catches fish pretty much everywhere I go. I love throwing it in clear water scenarios when the bite's a little bit tough. So as you guys can see, I am currently out here on a river. This is actually one of my favorite places to fish. Some of you may recognize this river. I actually fish for steelhead trout a lot here in the spring. Hopefully I'll be doing some videos on that this spring or even this fall or winter. We'll see what the run is like. But nevertheless, I'm out here today. In addition to the fantastic steelhead run that happens every spring here, there is also a plethora of other species that call this place home. There's smallmouth bass, there's largemouth bass, there's walleye, there's crappie, there's all kinds of fish in here, and I absolutely love coming here. You never really know what you're gonna catch. Now the lure I wanna talk about today is this thing right here. This scraggly looking jig head with some marabou feathers tied to the back. That's right, I'm talking about the humble marabou jig. Now this particular jig, the one I have in my hand, has already seen some heavy use, hence that's why it looks like a wet dog. It's very scraggly, it's very beat up, but nevertheless, it catches fish. Now one of the things that I absolutely love about this humble marabou jig is its sheer versatility. When I'm out here wading a river like this and fishing for multi-species, very nice to have a bait that can catch pretty much any predatory fish that lives in this river. There we go. All right, that is not a smallmouth, that is a creek chub. And that is a big one, wow. There we go, fish. Another creek chub, all right, sweet. There we go, fish. Another creek chub, all right, this is getting insane. The creek chub bite is really hot. There we go, fish. Tiny little smallmouth right there, nothing huge. See you, buddy. There we go, fish. Little sheephead. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. Nice little crappie right there, guys, off that little jig. Got one. Another species right there. Looks like some sort of a shiner. There we go, fish. Hello, beauty. Nice little bluegill right there. There we go, good fish. On the little jig. Not huge, but I'll take him. See you, buddy. Alrighty, guys, we have a beautiful day for fishing. Nice overcast skies. It looks like it's almost gonna rain, but then it doesn't rain. So it's perfect conditions, nice and cool out, not too hot. Fantastic. The only thing I really have to contend with is the fact that the river is running a bit low. It's running about a foot. And so what that's gonna do is it's actually gonna push most of the bigger game fish into deeper water. So this is the first spot that I'm gonna try today. This spot right here. As you can see, there's this little thingamabob right there. It's made out of concrete and it has water flowing through it. It is actually a setup made by the Division of Wildlife, and it's actually designed so that they can put traps out for sea lampreys. Up here by the Great Lakes, there is actually quite a few sea lampreys, and they actually are doing damage to the native fish. So what the Division of Wildlife has done is they built this concrete barrier right here. Now this river has a shale bottom, and what the Division of Wildlife did is they went in and actually cut a trench about 2 or 3 feet deep that extends from the opening of this mouth all the way back this way. So it's this nice deep trench. It's about 2 or 3 feet deep. They actually have a winch up there, as you can see, and they're able to lower traps into this trench, and as the sea lampreys swim upstream, they'll funnel up this deep chute, get caught in the traps, they can winch them out and dispose of them. The fact that they cut this deep trench in here actually provides perfect cover for fish. Because it is 2 or 3 feet deeper than the rest of the flow of the river, a lot of fish are gonna stack right in there. And the mouth of this concrete thing right here, I think it's gonna be a hot spot. Let's give it a shot. There we go, fish. Ooh, hey-oh. Little largemouth. Foul hooked him. Cool deal. There's another fish. Woo! Oh boy, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Come here, Bubs. All right, guys, second nice smallmouth of the day. Came out of the same spot as the other one earlier this morning. Beautiful fish. Whacked it on that little marabou jig. This fish is actually blind in one eye, which is crazy. Beautiful fish nonetheless. Absolutely whaled that bait. Awesome. As far as my favorite brand of marabou jigs go, these right here are my favorite. You can pick these up at Walmart for like $3 and some change. Great deal, fantastic. My favorite color is the white with a nice little pink head. I find that combination is just fantastic. These are my go-to, again, for any time when I'm fishing a new body of water. I'm fishing creeks and rivers and I need something a little bit more finesse. These are awesome. Now you may be asking yourself, Brendan, what makes these little marabou jigs so versatile? Well, I would say this. Put these things in the water and take a look at the action. When you put these things in the water, the action is absolutely stunning. In my opinion, these do a perfect job of imitating something that most predatory fish eat. Minnows. Well guys, there you go. Hopefully you can see now why this little bait right here has become one of my most favorite baits to throw over the last couple of years. I always try to have it in my tackle box, and I'm not going to stop throwing it anytime soon. I had a great day out in the water, putting this thing to the test, caught a ton of different species of fish, caught some nice smallmouth. Again, I was using an ultralight rod and reel, and anytime you get to catch any kind of fish on an ultralight rod and reel, it's an absolute ball. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay hooked. I'll see you later.